welcome to the Pleasure Academy. Today we're exploring a vital part of sexual wellness, understanding vaginal stimulation. We'll talk anatomy, arousal, and communication to help you or your partner experience pleasure safely, confidently, and without shame. Let's dive right in. 1. Understanding female anatomy. Pleasure begins with knowledge. The vagina isn't the only part of the female genital anatomy involved in stimulation. The vulva includes the clitoris, labia, and vaginal opening, all playing unique roles. The clitoris alone has over 8,000 nerve endings, more than any other human organ. Inside, the vagina connects to deeper structures that respond to touch and arousal. Understanding these areas helps remove myths and focus on what truly matters: comfort, consent, and connection. Pleasure isn't about performance but about exploring what feels good safely, using curiosity and respect as guides. Every body is different, so awareness is the first key. 2. Arousal and blood flow. Arousal is both mental and physical. When the brain feels safe and stimulated, blood flow increases to the genital area, causing swelling, warmth, and lubrication. This response prepares the vagina for stimulation and enhances sensitivity. However, arousal doesn't just switch on instantly, it's a gradual process that thrives on relaxation and emotional comfort. Understanding this prevents discomfort or pain during sexual activity. Foreplay, through gentle touch, communication, or even affectionate words, helps trigger the body's natural response. The more the body and mind align, the stronger and more pleasurable the sensations become. Patience and communication make arousal truly satisfying. 3. The clitoris, center of pleasure. The clitoris is the star of sexual pleasure for most people with vulvas. It's much larger than what's visible externally. Its internal structure extends several centimeters beneath the surface. Direct or indirect stimulation of the clitoris often leads to the most intense sensations. However, pressure and rhythm preferences vary widely. Some enjoy light, circular motion. Others prefer consistent or surrounding touch rather than direct contact. The key is to explore gently and communicate openly. Using lubrication can make stimulation more comfortable and pleasurable. Understanding that the clitoris exists primarily for pleasure removes shame and celebrates natural sexual function. 4. Vaginal sensitivity and the G-spot. The so-called G-spot, located on the front wall of the vagina, can feel slightly textured and may become more sensitive during arousal. For some, gentle rhythmic pressure feels pleasurable. For others, it doesn't. The idea isn't to find something mystical but to explore responses. Vaginal stimulation may produce deeper, fuller sensations compared to the clitoral ones. Using slow, controlled movements helps identify what feels best. Remember, all bodies respond differently and there's no single formula. Combining clitoral and internal stimulation can enhance overall pleasure, but open communication ensures comfort, safety, and genuine enjoyment for both partners. 5. The role of lubrication. Lubrication is a sign that the body is aroused, but natural levels vary greatly. Stress, medications, and hormones can affect it. Using a water-based or silicone-based lubricant reduces friction and enhances sensation. It's not a sign of inadequacy, it's part of smart, safe sexual wellness. Friction without lubrication can cause irritation or micro-tears, leading to discomfort or infection risk. The right lubricant can transform the experience, allowing focus on pleasure instead of discomfort. Always check for allergies and avoid products with harsh chemicals. In short, lubrication supports the body's natural design for enjoyable, healthy sexual activity. 6. Communication, the real secret. Pleasure thrives on trust and honesty. Openly discussing desires, boundaries, and comfort levels creates emotional safety, the foundation for physical satisfaction. Asking questions like, "Does this feel good?" or "Would you like more or less pressure?" builds connection and prevents misunderstandings. Silence can create tension. Communication dissolves it. Nonverbal cues like breathing or body movement, also help guide partners. Remember, consent isn't just a one-time check. It's an ongoing conversation. The more you understand each other's needs, the better the experience becomes. Real intimacy grows when both partners feel seen, heard, and respected, long before physical touch even begins. 7. The importance of relaxation. Tension is the enemy of pleasure. Anxiety or stress activates the body's defense systems, reducing arousal and making stimulation uncomfortable. Creating a calm, safe environment can make a huge difference. Dim lighting, warmth, soft music, or mindfulness exercises can all help. Deep breathing helps relax pelvic muscles and increase circulation. The goal is to move from performance mode to presence mode. When the body and mind are aligned, every touch feels richer and more connected. Relaxation isn't optional. It's the secret ingredient to deep, fulfilling pleasure experiences that honor both physical and emotional well-being. 8. Exploring with intention. Exploration is part of discovery. Some may prefer fingers, while others enjoy gentle use of body-safe toys for controlled stimulation. Always begin slowly, respecting the body's feedback. Never push through discomfort. It signals the body needs more time or lubrication. Exploring different angles, rhythms, or sensations can reveal what feels most satisfying. The idea isn't to achieve pleasure but to understand how the body responds to care and curiosity. Solo exploration can also help individuals learn what they enjoy, making partnered experiences more communicative and confident. Learning your body is an empowering part of sexual self-awareness. 9. Mental and emotional connection. The brain is the largest erogenous zone. Mental stimulation, fantasy, affection, emotional connection enhances physical pleasure. Emotional intimacy releases oxytocin, a hormone that deepens bonding and heightens satisfaction. For many people, feeling emotionally secure makes physical pleasure easier to access. During intimate experiences, focus on eye contact, laughter, and shared comfort rather than performance. When emotional and physical pleasure align, the experience feels complete and deeply fulfilling. A healthy sexual connection isn't about technique alone, it's about empathy and presence. When you engage the mind, heart, and body together, pleasure becomes not just physical, but profoundly human. 10. Myths about vaginal pleasure. Many myths cloud understanding of female pleasure. One common misconception is that penetration alone is the main source of satisfaction. In reality, most people with vaginas report that external stimulation, especially around the clitoris, is more pleasurable. Another myth is that everyone should experience the same type of orgasm. There's no universal formula. Bodies differ and pleasure is subjective. Education replaces expectation with confidence. By debunking myths, we remove shame and celebrate diversity in sexual experiences. Remember, sexual wellness isn't about meeting standards, it's about comfort, consent, and learning what feels authentically good for you. 11. Hygiene and health. Maintaining good genital hygiene supports comfort and confidence. The vagina is self-cleaning. Using harsh soaps or douches can disrupt its natural balance. Gentle washing of the external vulva with mild, unscented soap is enough. Regular checkups with a healthcare provider ensure overall wellness and help detect issues early. If pain, dryness, or discomfort occur frequently, it's important to seek medical advice. Healthy sexuality includes respecting your body's needs and limits. Hygiene, hydration, and rest all contribute to better arousal and response. When you care for your body, pleasure becomes safer, more enjoyable, and sustainable. 12. Partner awareness and empathy. Pleasure isn't one-sided, it's a shared experience. Partners who approach intimacy with curiosity and empathy tend to build stronger connections. Asking for feedback and listening carefully to nonverbal cues shows respect. Rushing or assuming often leads to discomfort or misunderstanding. Empathy transforms sex from a physical act into a meaningful exchange. Recognizing that pleasure varies by mood, cycle, or emotional state keeps experiences fresh and caring. Empathy, patience, and openness are far more powerful than any single technique. The more both partners understand each other's rhythms, the deeper and more trusting the connection becomes. 13. Building confidence. Confidence comes from understanding and acceptance. Many people feel pressure to perform rather than enjoy. Letting go of comparisons and focusing on personal comfort builds real confidence. Exploring what brings joy, alone or with a partner, helps normalize pleasure as part of well-being. Education and honest conversation dismantle shame and replace it with empowerment. Confidence grows when pleasure is viewed as self-care, not taboo. By valuing communication, patience, and learning, you create a foundation for lifelong sexual health and happiness. Remember, confidence isn't perfection. It's comfort in your own body and your own pace. 14. Pleasure and holistic wellness. Pleasure affects overall health, reducing stress, improving sleep, and enhancing mood. Healthy sexual expression is linked to emotional resilience and body confidence. When approached mindfully, pleasure becomes an act of wellness rather than indulgence. It supports hormonal balance and strengthens relationships. Understanding your body's responses helps you make informed, respectful choices about intimacy. When pleasure, respect, and communication work together, it benefits not just your sexual life but your overall mental and physical well-being. Sexual wellness is part of human wellness, and embracing it responsibly creates a healthier, more confident, and connected life. Understanding vaginal stimulation is about more than technique. It's about trust, awareness, and respect. By learning anatomy, practicing communication, and valuing comfort, pleasure becomes a natural, healthy part of life. When we treat sexual education as self-knowledge, not taboo, we empower everyone to experience intimacy with confidence and care. Remember, pleasure and wellness go hand in hand when guided by understanding, safety, and respect. Thanks for watching the Pleasure Academy. If you found this educational guide helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more videos on sexual health and wellness. Stay informed, stay safe, and always explore with confidence and respect. See you next time.